Crazy kids. So it's been pretty warm here in Washington. First of all, hi, it's Deanne with Follow My Ride. And I am not having rides to follow right away because I came off a Cartwright. No fault of his. Come here, Cammy. My saddle buckle actually totally came undone. About okay, kitty. About 10 days ago. Come on, Bluey. Actually, 11 days. Today's day 11. Bluey. Let's go. So, I am not doing any riding, but I wanted to do this video to just encourage people to wear helmets. I know it's a ongoing debate about the brain bucket, but a lot of times you can think I am on a rock solid horse. It's not going to do anything. But this wasn't the horse. This was equipment. And probably my error in not making sure it was totally latched in. I don't know. My saddle, the Latigo was really long when I rode Paris. And so I cut it. And now it's a lot shorter for Mr. Beastie Cartwright over there. And our little Dottie. So anyway, I can latch it around. I can hook the latch through the hole, but I don't have enough latigo to then go back up and make a T-knot. So I'll be putting a new latigo on the saddle before I'm riding again. But I know how you put it through the hole, and then you're supposed to tighten it, make sure it really locks down. So, but anyway, so I came off all of these chores I'm doing slowly because the ribs do still hurt, but there's Dottie's mash. But they're it's tolerable pain now. Unless I sneeze or cough. That's when it's bad. But I do still get kind of winded. But anyway, the purpose of this is to say, even if your horse is rock solid, I highly suggest a helmet because I not only felt, oh girl, hurt my shoulder, hurt the ribs. I never went in for x-rays, so I don't know if they're broken or bruised. Everything I read said, recovery is the same either way. It's possible that one in particular is broken around my scapula because I hear that one kind of pop when I stretch a certain way. Whoop, you bump your nose. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, so I totally just felt my head bounce against the ground. So if I hadn't had a helmet on, that would have been the injury that would have been way worse. But as for just general stuff here around the barn, I'm just moving slow, getting things done. I've had some help from friends and doing some miscellaneous things. My daughter came the first few days to help muck in the pasture. I could muck here on the stalls because the poop was on the mat, so it was easier to pick up. But when I had to pick up out of the grass, that hurt more. But I'm able to do that now. But we've been hot, very, very hot for our Pacific Northwest. Hey, Dut Dut. She gets her mashed cubes and then dessert on top. Good girl. Sometimes she and Cartwright are in the pasture together. Sometimes I put him over in a different one because she likes to just be left alone. And I think the last video I posted, I showed how Cartwright had rubbed out his mane. So that's pretty sad. He likes to rub against the trees. Hey, big boy. I think it got to about 94 today. That's twisty, that's not. Let's see. Hey, flies getting you. There's good fly spray on you. Okay, back up. Let's get your halter. He just is very sensitive to bugs. Look at that. Buddy, buddy. All right, come here. Back up. So, I always have to get him to bring his head down so I don't have to stretch. There's a good boy. Like that. Ugh. Nope. I know you're itchy. Good boy. If you haven't seen any of my videos for a while, you'll know that Paris has been semi-retired. She is, I donated her to a... Okay, I'm back in the house. My battery went dead while I was out doing chores. I think I was talking about Paris and that she's doing well at Royal Ridges. They said that the little ones, the little girls really love her to braid her long mane, and she's doing well with the kids, so that's great. And the other moral of the story of this is to wear a helmet. Please, please, please wear a helmet to protect your head. I hate to think what after this fall. I can always recover from a sore shoulder and some broken ribs, but a head injury, that's serious, and I would not want to think of the bang my head would have taken on that fall. So I encourage that. And if you've broken ribs before or bruised ribs, drop in the comments what your recovery was like. If you can, if it was 6 to 8 weeks, which is kind of what I'm reading, hopefully that's the case so that I can be back in the saddle for my camp trips in July. And then also, if you have a horse that is very itchy, if you can give me some comments about what solutions you might have found for a horse that likes to rub a lot. Because I want Cartwright's mane to grow back. And all the pastures have trees, and every time I turn him out, the first thing he does is go rub against a tree. And so, anyway, hopefully his mane will grow out. But I appreciate all of you. Hopefully my next video will be from the saddle and with my helmet cam, and can share my rides at both Kalama and Silver Falls. Speaking of Silver Falls, if you're in the Washington or Oregon area and would like to join us the end of July into early August, then there's some of us going to be camping in the group site, and I have space for a few more, so it would be fun to have you join us. All right, happy trails.
Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with a friend. Happy trails.